That's my first time watching that in full, and holy crap, that was so unhinged. I love it. That was a zombie suggestion for a song since it's now officially December. You know, we have to defrost Mariah Carey, get her ready for the season, whatnot. Speaking of defrosting, come on, computer, let me add zombie on. Come on.
Voila.
So speaking of defrosting, you still getting snow over there?
Yeah, I actually just came in from a stem walk, and it is snowing pretty hard, enough for it to start sticking to stuff. So
nice. Oh, hi, Joe.
No, I am literally defrosting right now. It feels like Joey.
Every time.
I beg the question: when did hearing Auntie's voice ever mean instant food?
Yeah, like somehow a treat is supposed to appear in her mouth or something.
Seriously.
Like I could definitely understand like with your stepmom, because your stepmom would load her up with treats like 24/7.
Oh yeah, she got very chubby. Didn't
she was on her way to Fat Cat Academy.
I know, and Mom crushed her little kitten dreams.
Oh, nice. Wait a minute, you got us stream. Oh,
streaming for the streamception.
Right. Oh god, we're being sniped. Fuck.
Heck.
The stream sniping, not any other sniping. FBI agents, Cash.
Hi, FBI agents. Happy to see you here. Thanks for attending.
Right. I mean, the rumor is now is that ICE is starting to watch social media profiles. I'm like, oh, great. That's gonna be fun.
They haven't been already.
More intensely, I should say.
More intensely?
Okay, we're going back to what's that fucking novel?
Well, I mean, 1984, but
yeah, I was about to say 1984, but I was thinking about Fahrenheit 451 too.
Oh yeah, that's another one. But
yeah, I was fucking thinking Orson Welles. There we go.
Well, fine. Hi, ICE agents. I blow you a kiss.
Don't deport me, please. Actually, never mind. Do deport me. Just deport me back to where my family's from. I don't want to end up in like Uganda or some random ass place.
Uganda?
Yeah, Uganda.
You don't want to be deported to Uganda.
That's worse than that goddamn fucking meme. I forgot what goddamn game it was, but someone had like a fucking like a mod for a fucking Sonic, and it was a Ugandan guy playing as Knuckles. And so everybody knows like the voice of Knuckles. It's not a Ugandan accent of any sort. So to hear, this weird looking Knuckles saying, "Follow me, this is the way," and I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, there's Ugandan Knuckles. But yeah, I'd rather not be deported to some random country, please.
Yeah, don't deport me to Tunisia.
Right.
But nah.
God, speaking of stupidity, like what else is new going on in the world of politics? Oh yeah, it's still a dumpster fire.
Yep.
Fucking, I've been trying to fucking queue up that clip from South Park. My new favorite ringtone now. But yeah, my computer's being angry but for anyone who's hasn't been living underneath a rock knows that South Park has been going hard.
South Park has been going for the fucking jugular, and I'm here for it. Because again, here's the thing. South Park speaks a language that MAGA can understand.
Exactly, because a lot of MAGA grew up with South Park.
They did, yeah. And so South Park going on the offensive is amazing.
Right. It's pretty much each week from what it looks like. They kind of focus in on somebody. Like they've already had like their Chrissy Noem episode. This past week, they had their Pete Hegseth episode, which was that fucking like music montage was fucking great. But it fucking fits though, and I know for a fact that he is fuming about that because it makes him look like an asshole. Which good.
Well, that's because he is.
Right. Yeah, but they've done their Chrissy Noem episode. They've done their J.D. Vance conspiracy video. They've done Hegseth. Hell, they've made fun of fucking Charlie Kirk, but this is before the shooting.
Yeah.
I will give this to Kirk, even though I don't like giving him any sort of credit whatsoever.
Mr. Tiny Face. Continue.
Yeah, God. But he at least recognized the humor behind the parody of him on South Park, and he actually could laugh at himself, like genuinely laugh at himself. Like I remember, it was not that long after he was killed that South Park, because the creators, they do have hearts, and that they felt like they needed to take down Charlie Kirk's episode of that they did. And Turning Point USA actually came out and said, no, put it back up. He loved that episode. It's not mocking him. Put it back up. And the creators are like, what? Okay. They were like bamboozled.
Charlie Kirk is such a joke that even he laughs at himself.
You're right. Exactly.
Yeah. Again, his face to head ratio just makes me want to punch him every time I see him.
Right. Like, oh my God, that reminds me of that one fucking customer I had that I have not seen since. The one that fucking gave me his number.
Oh. Oh, I remember you telling me about him. Oh God.
That is like, oh my God, he literally looked like Charlie Kirk if he had normal teeth. It was so unnerving that I'm like, I'm definitely not calling this man.
Yeah.
It's like, sir, you look like you're barely 21, honey. You were a little young for me.
But South Park going for the jugular is great. And the thing is, Paramount can't do anything about it because that deal already went through.
Mm-hmm. They're like, haha, we have the check already. You can't, take it.
Mm-hmm. It's like, thank you for the multi-billions of dollars. You know what we're going to do with it? Set the fucking White House on fire.
Right. Figuratively.
Well, no,
yeah, right. God, now the FBI's gonna start banging on my door. God damn it.
Hello, FBI.
Right.
You can join us. Yes, I know you're watching. You're watching everybody.
If that's the case, how can I get your job to just sit at a computer and fucking do nothing all day, but watch, the woke left?
Be a pervert like all of you.
Right. Yeah, right. Meow. Oh no.
That's the thing. That actually goes back a long time. There was, I want to say it was John Quincy Adams, who signed into law the Alien Enemies Act. And that almost overnight turned the United States into a police state. And so we've been this way for over 200 years. We've just become more modernized about it. Which I think we get a true progressive Congress and a true progressive in the power. That needs to be one of the first things we repeal.
Right.
The Alien Enemies Act and Citizens United. Those two things need to be thrown out. And I mean, I could go on all day about all the changes we need to make if we make it out of this.
Right.
Because gets under my skin.
I mean, hell, I don't blame you. I'm in the fucking backyard of all this bullshit. Not a day goes by that I don't see fucking Marine One fly over the base, even though I know there's multiples of them. But still, it's a hair unnerving. It's just like, oh great, who the hell's on this one now?
Yeah, it's only Marine One if the president is on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same style of chopper that they have like multiples of, because like obviously this goes for any president that they'll usually have not with Air Force One, at least I don't think. I don't think they have a dummy of Air Force One, but they have like dummy choppers of Marine One that look like Marine One.
Yeah, I know that you have Air Force One,
mm-hmm.
and generally Air Force One is followed by Air Force Two. And Air Force Two is the one that the vice president is on, because the vice president and the president fly on separate planes.
In case something were to happen to either of them, at least we have another surviving person in the cabinet.
At least that is how the procedure goes.
Mm-hmm.
Which that thing, the friggin', at least the original Air Force One was souped up to the nines. It was literally meant to be a mobile command center.
I mean, it is, essentially.
Yeah. Which makes me wonder how it fucking flies.
It's like the laws of physics. Like, when it comes to a fucking... I want to say it's a Boeing, because of how fucking big it is.
It is a Boeing. It's a Boeing 747.
Yeah, those fuckers are massive. And it's just like, holy shit, how the hell does this thing stay in the air?
Well, no, especially the Air Force One, because it's got a ton of gear in it. Like normal 747 is big enough. But this thing is enormous. Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, oh, you're streaming it? That's going to stop real quick.
Right.
It's like, oh, that is going to stop real quick because we get real political real fast.
Yeah, because unfortunately, that's the climate we're in right now. Kind of have to stay on our toes. There we go.
I've always been a very politically engaged person because I grew up in a family that was very politically engaged. By the time I was 8, I was like cutting up the Texas flag because I hated the government of Texas. And I hated George W. Bush. I knew what the Iraq War was. I was rooting for, John Kerry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was rooting for him when I was a kid and everything. And so I've always been a very politically engaged person, even in quote unquote peacetime. But the thing that I can't fathom is how the general populace is not that politically engaged. I mean, obviously, we have a really propagandized education system that wants you to be ignorant of what's going on, but still, it's just like you ask a layperson about what's going on in politics right now, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say they don't know. And I want to say 7 times out of 10, they say they don't care. And it just infuriates me that that's the case. Like the reason that a lot of countries in the EU like gain such an uproar in terms of government, Spain, after I want to say either flooding or fires is a great example. They went and started throwing mud and rocks at their prime minister.
Going old school. I love it.
Their populace in general is much more politically engaged than ours is. And that I really want that to change. Like a lot of folks don't know who Mamdani is. And It's just we really need to change that
Mm-hmm.
for to have any hope of actual reform.
Yep.
Although recently, I would say the public was more generally engaged in something they would not normally be engaged in, which is Tennessee's 7th congressional district in particular.
Right. Like, hell, we were even watching that last night.
Yeah, we were watching it last night. I mean, obviously, blood red district in blood red Tennessee. So this was always going to be something of a moral victory. The person who ran, the Democrat who ran, was veered more left, but she wasn't a true leftist. Still, she managed to narrow the gap from a 22-point margin between Democrats and Republicans to around 9 points. So that's like cut it down by more than half. Which, I mean, of course she lost, but that's still something we should take into consideration, because if we apply that margin to every district in the United States, a lot of districts flip. So that is something to keep in mind. I mean, if you're bummed out by the fact that she lost, in truth, it was never going to be a winning fight in the first place. However, it is still a good thing in the sense that in that strong of a red district, she still narrowed that up. And so if we look at a district that is less red, you could actually eke out a win. So I still found it very fascinating. And honestly, I was not upset that...
Yeah, we didn't get our hopes up.
No, we didn't really get our hopes up. Was an interesting case study, for sure.
And I'm pretty sure Kornacki should not have any caffeine anymore because he can't fucking write numbers.
Oh my god, that was hysterical.
It's like, bro, is that even a 7?
It's just like, oh, it's a 7. I was just like, what?
Right, it's like, dude, what the hell, man?
Are you writing in fucking Enochian? Like...
Right. It's like, dude, what the hell?
But yeah, that happened. And the thing is that it gained national attention. And so everybody was focusing on it. And of course, there was a lot of they gained a lot of awareness within that district. And so there's a lot stronger turnout on both sides than there normally would be. And yet the margin was still that small. And folks were saying that even a 10, 15-point margin would be impressive. And Afton Bain is her name. She got to less than 9-point margin. And so that is definitely something worthy of note, and will definitely spice up the midterms. In regards to the redistricting stuff, I don't know. Like, I mean, there's been multiple analysts now and multiple experts and historians who have talked about how even if all of this plays out as it is playing out right now, the Republicans stand to gain maybe 1 or 2 seats at best.
Right, not like the 10, 15 that they're all like griping about.
Yeah. And I'm glad that some Dems are at least going on the offensive, but at the same time, it's a race to the bottom. Like, gerrymandering needs to be outlawed. Straight up. But yeah, it's just a race to the bottom at this point. But that race was definitely a good something to keep in mind going forward.
Oh goodness, I had a brain fart. Oh my god.
Heck, I gave you the list of stuff.
I know, that's why I was like, fuck, right? Fucking God, those photos have been coming out of Trump, like, dining out in D.C. That man looks worse than a dementia patient. Like, he does not look well.
I mean, you and I figured. You and I managed to deduce that he had a stroke.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There were rumors that in 2024, during the campaign trail, he had at least one mini stroke. And during his meeting with Zoran, both of us managed to suss out that, yeah, he probably did. Because he just looked like somebody who had a stroke.
Yeah, his facial expressions are not that of a normal non-stroke victim.
Yeah. And actually, him getting an MRI would be very consistent with somebody who has a history of strokes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to check for bleeding in the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he claims he does not know what it was for. I know folks are like, well, how do you not know? That's clearly a sign of dementia or something. I'm like, no, he knows. He's just fucking hiding it. Or
exactly.
doing a very bad job of it, but he's trying to hide it by saying, oh, I don't know. I don't know why I got an MRI. Yes, you do. You got an MRI because there's something cognitively going on with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is he demented? Yes. I don't think that's up for much debate, but I guarantee you he knows why he went in for an MRI, and he's just refusing to tell anybody.
Jojo. Miss Thang has a lot to say.
Mm-hmm. Miss Jojo Mahoney. What?
So accusatory on her end.
When has I ever fed you when you hear auntie? What, you got your 2 cents? Okay.
You got...
No, you're on the spotlight now. What do you say?
Do you have anything to say for yourself, Miss Jojo? Yeah. Where are the files? Up Cash Patel's ass? Well, it looks like he has something up his ass, so don't.
Yeah, he has that kind of expression. Which, by the way, there's been some images released from Epstein Island, and oh my god, that dentist room! What is up with that?
It's creepy. I can actually pull up the photo.
So multiple images were released. Most of them are pretty benign pictures.
They look like a normal resort. Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like a resort. But then you get to that fucking dentist room, and this dentist room has walls with masks of old men hung up on the walls.
Yeah, it's like a fucking cursed image.
Yeah, and it's just like, what the fuck? And the only thing I could come up with is that, unfortunately, maybe they used those masks when they were working on the girls, on the girls there,
to
hide their identities. But I should think that the victims would mention that.
Yeah, so to see that, it's just like, what in the hell?
Yeah. Although maybe they did. And we just don't know it yet, which Maxwell does not want the grand jury testimony to be released, which for me is curious.
Yeah. Well, she's doing all this now because she's in a more comfy prison.
Yeah.
So she could be a brat essentially. She's like, nope, I don't want this released. Nope, not gonna do it.
I mean, it would be funny. If I was her, I would take the pardon and be like, fine, I I can't be persecuted for anything. Here's everything you need to know.
Right. It's like I would spill all the shit on
I
everybody.
will spill all the tea. Even though I am not her, and I would never want to be her because she is a sex offender.
Yeah, she's a disgusting human being.
She is, yeah.
Meow. Meow, meow.
Her and Epstein were a match made in hell.
Pretty much. Meow, 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 Jojo.
Yeah, that dentist room was so creepy. It's like most of it looks normal, if tacky, and then you get to that dentist room.
Yep.
What?
Right. Which I almost have the image up. It's just my computer's being dumb. There we go. Add to stage. Or fucking not. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get booted. Thankfully, I have this running on another device for audio, so everything's not completely crashing yet.
Yeah, why has your freaking Chromebook been acting up lately?
I don't know. I've only had it for a year.
Yeah.
Because I got this, tax season last year.
Are you able to run any like virus checkers on it or something?
Chromebooks generally don't get viruses, but I do run those basic bitch scans, and they come out good.
Okay, I would do another one just in case.
Great, the
Because
FBI really is watching me.
should not be acting like that.
All right. Are we back in business? Are we back in business? Oh, goodness.
Heck.
Oh, I see something.
Everybody.
Pretty much. I mean, StreamYard is pretty much you get what you pay for, and it's free, so.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh my god, yeah, that fucking thing is creepy.
It is.
What is with the mask?
What is up with that?
I mean, I love masks. I have masks. I collect masks. That's too creepy even for me.
Yeah, that's like something you would see in a fucking horror video game like Silent Hill or something.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's like the skinned faces of the victims.
Mm-hmm.
Like there would be a bowl with a face in it next to that chair. Like, ugh.
Exactly. It's so creepy, man.
Kay, if you're still in chat, would you get your teeth done in that office?
Oh, God.
I fucking wouldn't.
I would not go anywhere near it.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to leave this room alive, am I? It's like, God
Seriously.
damn.
Like in Silent Hill, when shit goes south, those masks would start talking.
Right, and they'd be speaking, your deepest, darkest secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of them would be like, and also trigger warning, but one of them would be like, we know about that abortion you got in 2007, like something like that. It's just like, oh fuck. God, that reminds me of the Sink Baby from PT.
Oh no, I remember
the Sink Baby that would just start talking to you. It's like, oh Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take that cursed image down.
The fuck you mean get my teeth done? Yeah, let's take this down before I accidentally curse the audience.
Seriously,
I think both of us are gonna die in 7 days now.
For real, like, oh my god, so creepy.
Both of us are gonna get a phone call, and it's gonna be Stephen Miller saying 7 days.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Cuss his ass out so hard.
You'd be like, you little snivelly little fucking motherfucker.
Like, you motherfucking little bitch.
Right. Actually, no. If you want to just like creepy, just have it be Mike Johnson calling, saying 7 days and hanging up.
I'm still like, I am gleeful over how Stephen Miller was probably fuming over how the meeting between Zoran and Trump went.
Oh my god, yeah, he was probably just like, what the fuck? They're not arguing with each other.
I consider him to be the Heinrich Himmler of the modern age.
Oh yeah.
And so when his racist ass saw that, he probably threw a fit.
Mhm.
In fact, if you gave him small round glasses, he would look almost exactly like Heinrich Himmler.
I was about to say that.
Which is insane to me because his uncle, I think it's his uncle, talked about Stephen Miller, and Stephen Miller comes from a family of Holocaust survivors.
Oh, that's sad.
He comes from a family of Holocaust survivors who immigrated to the United States to escape the Nazis. Or what, some of them escaped the Nazis, some of them were Holocaust survivors who immigrated into the United States. And his uncle talked about this. It's just like he is completely going against his family heritage and his family history. He should know better. And so it's just like, yo, what the hell, dude?
It's like your fucking family, your fucking ancestors are rolling in their graves right now. Like, dude.
Yeah. It's like it's just like your ancestors are somewhere in a mass grave in Germany, and you are here trying to exact the same kinds of things that killed them.
Yep.
God, it re-cements my theory, or my assertion rather, that every bigot and every dictator is a self-hating part of a marginalized group.
A self-hating something like Hitler,
Yeah.
self-hating Jewish man. Stephen Miller,
Hitler was a
self-hating Jewish man.
Yeah. And so, why can't folks just go to therapy? Like Pete Hegseth, it's just like he has military service, and it's just like, Hegseth, I have an idea that might help you. Go to fucking therapy.
Right. Get sober, go to therapy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting help, my guy.
No, there's nothing wrong with getting help. Please get help.
It's just like, oh, that's what makes me the most angry about him is that, yes, he did serve. He should fucking know better.
He probably does. He probably just doesn't care.
Oh, my God.
Like a lot of these folks who are like, oh, they should know better. No, they do know better. They absolutely know better. They just don't give a fuck. It's like a cat. Can a cat maneuver around your very expensive glass porcelain vase? Yes. Do they care to? No. They're going to knock that thing right fucking over. And it's the same thing here. It's just like they do know better. They 100% know better. They just choose to do what they're doing anyway. Which is honestly worse, in my opinion. But Hegseth, what?
You already know my thoughts on him. Like,
yeah,
I have some very choice words about Pete Hegseth.
He just grosses me out on a spiritual level. I remember that one clip of him talking, like, for some reason, like, washing hands was anti-masculine at one point, at least to Fox News. And he proudly professed that he has not washed his hands in 10 years. And I was just like, that is not a brag.
It's like, dude, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting. And now every single time I see his face, I think of that remark. And
like, oh my God. He's got to be a closeted gay man at this point because it's the way
he doesn't trigger the gaydar. He's just a creep. Like, he is such a creep. I would not if I went to a club and I saw him, I would hightail it out of that club.
Right.
I would not even look at the bar counter. I would book it out of that club because I do not trust that guy. He gives off creep vibes.
Well, to my knowledge, he has a record of domestic violence on him. It's just like that definitely checks out.
Yep. A lot
but
of
yeah, he does give off, cover your drink vibes and fucking don't leave alone with that guy vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Like he has that kind of vibe. And so it's just every time I think of him, I'm just like, ugh.
That might also be another reason that I hate his guts. It's just it's probably comes subconsciously that vibe. It's just like, fuck you, asshole.
And he is so worthless as the Secretary of Defense. I refuse to call it the Department of War.
Yeah, we're dead naming that just like we do with the Gulf of America. It's the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, it's the Gulf of Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is such a pathetic Secretary of Defense. The most pathetic, the most clumsy, inadequate person to ever hold that position. I mean, just think of what's been going on recently. I mean, the whole Signal Gate with the journalist, that's gonna come back up tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And then of course the incident in the Caribbean where a quote unquote drug boat was bombed. And then they killed the 2 survivors on the boat's wreckage. And there is video of him. There is video evidence of him executing that order. And now he's trying to scapegoat the admiral who went through with that order, which I think that guy should be disbarred or
dishonorably discharged.
Dishonorably discharged, yes. I was thinking of lawyers for some reason. Actually, I know why I was thinking of lawyers. Because that admiral is going in tomorrow and testifying to Congress about what happened.
Yeah, fucking Hegseth just needs to go to... He deserves to go to prison at this point.
There's multiple folks who have said that Hegseth is on the chopping block because Trump hates negative press, negative headlines about him or his administration or anybody he associates with. Mm-hmm. And Hegseth has done a lot of that. And so there's a lot of folks who think that he might be next on the chopping block. Which good riddance, but
right. Like, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out.
I will let the door hit his ass on the way out. But yeah, he is just, he's a creep who couldn't, secretary his way out of a paper bag.
Nope.
That he probably hides his liquor in.
Yep. I mean, I've told you what I'd do if they did a PR stunt at my job like that. It's like, no, I don't want Trump here. I want the asshole in the suit over, pointing at Hegseth. Like, I would run this bitch into the ground. You want to talk about the warrior thesis or whatever the fuck it's called? You're gonna learn something today. You gonna learn.
Yeah. That, or I mean, I've thought about this with EMTs. If you're like a real asshole towards EMTs, they can really run up your bill. They can be like, we just need to give you these 10 ibuprofen, just in case, and we need to do all these tests just in case. Meanwhile,
Mhm.
ching, ching, ching.
Oh yeah. It's like that. Let's say $5,000 ambo ride turns into like $15,000.
Exactly. And so it's like that's something you could do with Hickseth. Just run up his numbers as much as possible. Like, do everything you can to upsell him.
Right. Yeah, he would not like me at all. In that case, good.
Speaking of drug books, though, a drug lord was recently pardoned in Texas. Was meant to serve 45 years in prison for trafficking cocaine. Was recently pardoned by Trump. Despite our assertions that we are fighting the war, we are fighting cocaine smuggling by attacking boats. Yet somehow the drug lord gets to go away scot-free.
That drug lord is probably a white man, is my guess.
No, he's not. I don't think.
Huh.
Let's see.
Jojo.
Yeah, he was the president of Honduras. That's right.
Oh, that guy.
Yes. So no, he's not white. Which again is gonna go over very well with his base.
Right.
Guy is making friends left and right.
Hmm. What? Why did fucking Garth Brooks' "Friends in Low Places" start playing in my head?
Because that's him.
'Cause I got friends in low places.
Garth
God.
Brooks is from Oklahoma.
Meow. Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, Zombie got to spend her turkey day in the land of the Okies.
Yes, I got to spend my turkey day in Oklahoma. It was pretty nice. My goodness.
Joe.
She just like screamed in my ear.
She's probably like, yeah, you forgot me here. Well, you went to Oklahoma.
But yeah, I went to visit my grandparents. It was a very lovely visit. And I mean, it was nice to be with my I needed to get out of the house. I had before this, I had not taken a vacation, any kind of vacation, not even a few days off at, like in the town for 3 years, going on 4 until I visited my grandparents. So it was nice to get out. It was nice to be with some friendly faces. And be able to bake and cook. And my Nana and I would like watch Christmas movies together at night. It was kind of bad because myself, my dad, and my Nana are all night owls. And so we would feed each other like night owl energy and keep each other up until like 2 a.m.
But I'm guessing it's your poor grandpa who's just like, I need to sleep like a normal person.
Grandpa goes to bed at like 7.
Oh my God.
Because he wakes up at like 5:30 in the morning to go to his job.
Okay, that makes sense though.
Which, I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, but I hope their neighbors know what's coming for them.
Oh.
Because my grandparents' neighbors have a Rottweiler that they have not trained, that is intact and extremely dog aggressive. And this dog,
that's not good.
This Rottweiler has mauled my grandmother, nearly killed her dog twice, seriously injured my grandpa, and also attacked one of their other neighbors because this dog keeps escaping. And they've been trying to bring it to the police and everything, and every single time the owner of this Rottweiler is like, oh, they attacked my dog. And meanwhile, the dog that quote unquote attacked this like 70-pound Rottweiler was a fucking Chihuahua.
Yeah, that dog needs to be removed from that home.
And when my grandpa was seriously injured, basically what happened is the Rottweiler went in, grabbed my Nana and Grandpa's dog, smaller dog, and just really started tearing at the dog and knocked my grandpa off balance, and he fell and scraped all the skin off of his forearm.
Ouch.
And apparently the wife of the neighbor later called my Nana and was like, we're sorry he fell.
Right, Joey, rude.
Yeah, we're like, no mention of their dog attacking him or anything. Just like, we're sorry that he fell. Anyway, Nana also made this point. It's just like, do they know that Grandpa is a lawyer?
Right.
Is a lawyer and a former judge.
I mean, no joke. He's probably the best candidate to represent himself in court. So
he is. Unfortunately, he can't represent himself in court, but he absolutely knows how to build a case. Right.
Whichever lawyer he hires, they're gonna have an easy time because he's got everything prepared. It's like, all right, just read this.
Exactly. He's a lawyer. He's still a practicing lawyer. He was a former, I want to say actually federal judge. And so it's just like, they have no idea what's coming. They're going to be dead broke.
Right. Yeah, because I can't stand folks they're like that get a big a breed of dog, one that is I don't want to say, I hate saying aggressive by nature, but a lot of, like, let's say personal protection like type dogs, like Rottweilers, German Shepherds, fucking Malinois. Folks that get these animals and don't realize that they are very high energy, and also they're very big. You have to train them and, essentially instill manners into them, because if not, you're going to have a fucking nightmare.
The thing about Rottweilers, and this also goes for pit bulls too, is you need to be a experienced handler who knows how to work with these kind of pig-headed dogs that have the potential to be very antagonistic. And my dad was like really angry at the dog, and he was like, I want to shoot that dog, that I see that dog and I'm going to kill it or something or other. And like, and for me, I was like, I'm more angry at the owner. Because the owner, that dog, that Rottweiler, its days are numbered.
And that's not fair to the Rottweiler, what their owners didn't do.
Rottweiler at all, because the Rottweiler, like, that dog is going to die. Either it is going to be shot in self-defense. The neighbor, my Nana and Grandpa's neighbor who was attacked by the dog, he carries around a gun now. And he's said, next time I see that dog, I am shooting it. And so this dog is going to die one of two ways. Either it is going to be shot and killed in an act of self-defense, or it is going to be euthanized. Either way, that dog is going to die. And I pin that dog's death firmly on the head of its owner.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because the Rottweiler didn't deserve that. Rottweilers, they can be big butterballs.
The ones I've met are big babies.
They can be the biggest, goofiest, like, pets. But you have to work with them, and you have to understand what you're dealing with, and not just get them because cool, big, scary dog.
Right.
And because this guy got this dog, for the machismo effect rather than wanting a pet, he's, killed that dog essentially. He's been that's really unfair to that Rottweiler. And unfortunately, I do feel like the best remedy for the situation is to put that dog down, because it is clearly too aggressive. But it should have never come to that. That dog should have been a big baby doll.
Exactly.
And it's so deeply unfortunate that that's not the case, and that lots of folks are being hurt, including my grandparents, as a result. And eventually that dog is going to die. I have personal experience with this. I think I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again because it's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
My mom lived in a neighborhood that had fighting dog operations. One of my cousins who lived with my mom got a backyard puppy, a backyard pit bull puppy. I am very convinced that pit bull came from a fighting lineage. And she was as sweet as can be to us, to folks she knew, like her family unit, basically, but would try to tear anyone else to shreds, and was just, and had the most, all I can describe it as, most evil bark and snarl you will ever hear towards others. And eventually what happened is, her name was Chloe, by the way, Chloe escaped and put a child in the hospital. And at that point, she was put down. But it should have never come to that at all. She deserved to live. She deserved to live. She deserved to have had a nice life. But because my cousin practically wanted nothing to do with her, she turned into this deeply aggressive dog that was a hazard to anybody who wasn't in her family unit. So this kind of stuff does infuriate me a lot, like these kinds of stories, because not only does it cause harm to others, but the dog didn't deserve that. The dog doesn't deserve that. And so I have a lot more fury for the owner than the Rottweiler.
That reminds me of my very first SPCA adoption event, where we had this one very beautiful Rottweiler pit bull mix up for adoption named Prudence. Like, she literally, like, everything but her legs looked like typical Rottweiler, but her legs were like brindle. Like, she was gorgeous. I remember
seeing pictures of her. Yeah, she was pretty.
Gorgeous, gorgeous dog. Amazing with children, amazing with humans, big baby. However, if she caught a glimpse of any of the other dogs, she seemed okay with cats. But if she caught a glimpse of any of the other dogs, I'll give her this. She was good with warning growls, because I remember when I took her out of the cage in the van at one point to take her out to get her legs stretched and whatnot. She caught eyes with a gold retriever mix that we had, and just look, rumble start coming out, and she went whale-eyed, the side eye.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, Prudence, let's go outside. And I kind of broke her from that stare, and she was okay to go outside. But I had a feeling if I would have stayed longer, she would have tried to rip that dog apart through the through the gate.
There is dogs who are aggressive. It's scary. Like Chloe was really scary. Like, she was nice to us, but if somebody else came over, or especially another dog, if she saw another dog, she was downright frightening. You struggled to hold that dog back, and she was like no bigger than 30 pounds. Just this mean, snarling, ripping bark and snarl that will just send a chill down your spine.
I will say, though, at least for Prudence, she did have a happy ending that day. That was actually, even though it was my first time, at the adoption event, me and another girl at the time fuck, I forget her name, but I'll always remember her face because we call her the cat lady now, because she'll make sure that all the cats are adopted. Like literally, she'll be like, "Oh, hey, you're gonna come get a cat? Come adopt a cat. Come on, come sign some form." Like I love her. But yeah, me and her got all the animals that day adopted, including Prudence, and we vetted out her potential new owner like completely. Because I'm not going to lie to these families and say, "Oh yeah, she's good with kids, good with other dogs," when I know full well she's definitely not good with other dogs. And I would make that a point, be like, "Hey, if she's got to be in a single animal household, like she
Yeah.
can't be around other dogs. We're not sure about cats. We don't want to find out."
Yeah.
But thankfully, yeah, she got adopted by a nice young man who it was just gonna be him and the dog, so essentially nobody else. So we're like, "Hey, you seem like a chill dude. You're interacting with her. You seem to love her. You don't have any other animals that she's gonna end up fighting with. I mean, hey, you're a good dude." But yeah, she got adopted, and we were so happy for her because me and the other girl were so scared that she was not going to be adopted out because of her insane aggression against other dogs.
I mean, so long as you know what you're getting into, even though I feel like at least, especially when it comes to pit bulls, you need to make sure that they can only be adopted out to experienced handlers only, especially with the reputation that pit bulls currently have. We can't risk them. We can't risk an incident and reinforcing this blanket opinion of pit bulls. No, for at least for now, we really need folks only experienced handlers with pit bulls, especially shelter ones, because I guarantee you those ones come from a fighting background. And again, they can be nice dogs. I've met some nice pit bulls.
Same here.
Although some folks try to disguise it now with Staffordshire Terrier. I'm like, just say pit bull. Just say pit bull. That's what you got.
Right. But yeah, that particular day, I was essentially the one assigned to Prudence because, yeah, reading her, essentially her rap sheet for the shelter is just like, oh boy. Then everybody's like, hey, you can handle her, right? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm good. Which she was fine with me. She was giving me kisses and whatnot. She was cool.
Yeah.
It's just that the moment she saw another dog, that's when shit would go sideways.
I think that's what that Rottweiler is like too. The one who attacked my grandparents. Because that dog is very specifically dog aggressive. If it sees and everybody in that neighborhood is now terrified of that Rottweiler. The neighbors who own said Rottweiler are trying to sell their house. And yeah, once that neighbor moves out, my grandpa intends to press charges.
Again, I don't blame him. I really don't.
And again, my grandpa is a lawyer. So he knows how this shit goes.
Right? He's essentially going to hand his lawyer an easy win, like easy work.
Yep.
It's like, here's your $500 an hour, bill service, but also here's everything you need. So you don't really have to do anything except for talk.
Oh, that's right. So Zombie is going to be... My boo just reminded me to wildly change the dark topic. Zombie is going to be gone for about 4 weeks come December 13th. Because partner Zombie, Sir Madame Zombie, is coming to visit.
Nice.
Got lots of stuff planned.
Number 13th. Gonna make a little mental note so I'm not trying to plan shit out. Okay, so I think next week we'll kind of make it like our early Christmas show. All right, 13th.
I really do need to see them. Like I miss them like crazy.
I would love to win the lottery so I could take a vacation. Fucking hell.
I love you, sugar.
You cooties. I'm kidding.
I gave you all the cooties. Let's see what else. Yeah, I found this. Just putting something out there. Currently, union workers at Starbucks.
You nasty.
Starbucks union workers are currently on strike right now. And I urge everybody to not cross the picket line. You can get your latte somewhere else. There are lots of good independently owned coffee shops that you can pick from. But don't cross the picket line and order from Starbucks. Because this is something they really could win if the pushback is hard enough. And in a capitalist society, your most powerful tool for change is your money. Specifically, who you give it to and who you don't.
Yep.
And so that message really needs to be driven home for Starbucks. And so please show solidarity with the union workers who are on strike right now. And do not cross the picket line and order from Starbucks. Find somewhere else. There's lots of amazing places out there that Starbucks really tries to put out of business, mind you. And so just really want to
Yeah, I just read that. You know what, Kay? I don't know what kind of fucking spiritual sickness warfare shit apparently I can do.
Be right back. I have to feed Joe.
Apparently, aside from RFK Jr., I am also pestilence. Jojo!
Joe, are you trying to kill me?
Jojo, how can she feed you if she dead?
You're gonna starve. You're gonna starve if I fucking trip and die.
Right.
Who the hell gonna feed you then? I'm not a very tasty person, so I don't count.
I mean, that's actually a thing, though. Like, if you, let's say... Oh.
Be right back. I have to go to the bathroom.
It's like I was about to just gross out the audience with, what happens if you die with only living with pets. Yeah, it's probably my computer with the damn delay, and it's fucking ridiculous. So, God damn. So what do you have going on right now, Kay? Just hanging out? You're feeling eepy? Same. I mean, same too.
I return.
Yeah, Kay feels eepy and stressy.
No, I Sally.
Yeah, it's the most wonderful time.
Yeah. Although, you know, a corporation that's actually doing something good is Costco. Costco is
Right.
suing Trump over the tariffs.
Mm-hmm.
And to do one better, they are requesting that he repay everything they've had to pay for the tariffs.
Mm-hmm.
Which Costco is turning out to be that odd one out corporation that's actually not completely shitty.
Right. I mean, the fucking big ass honking hot dog that they have, they've sold that shit for $1.50 for the past like 50 fucking years, it seems like. God, those hot dogs are legendary. They're fucking huge.
And also, they've refused to remove their DEI program.
Mm-hmm.
And overall, they've just been a really good company so far.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for a giant corporation. I wish we had one here.
There's a Costco near where I live, but the one thing I don't like about Costco is that you have to have a membership, a paid one.
Yeah. Well, we have a Sam's here, but Sam's is Walmart, not Costco.
Yeah, Sam's Club. Yeah, we have a Sam's Club here too.
But yeah, they're going after Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And they are one of the few folks who can actually hurt because of how big they are.
Oh yeah, because there's Costco's all over the world.
They are. It's an international chain.
Mm-hmm.
And so this would be like if Disney was suing Trump.
Right. Oh god, that'll be a cold day in hell if Disney decides to sue Trump for whatever reason.
I don't know. They might. Especially with all the grief he's been giving them in regards to Jimmy Kimmel and like disparaging them. They could sue him for defamation if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Will they? Probably not. Could they? Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Goodness.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this whole administration's a fucking joke. I mean, hell, they're calling for the fucking executions of fucking Democrats over that fucking video, which there was nothing wrong with that goddamn video.
If you got a problem with folks saying refuse illegal orders, that kind of tells me you want to execute illegal orders.
Yep.
But, I mean, you got your finger on the pulse, and the pulse says nah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of the boys around here are not very fond of what's going on.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Ah, my eyebrow is itchy.
Yeah, Mark Kelly has kind of been at the forefront of resisting that, and Trump has called him to be court-martialed, I think, but
yeah, they're trying to fucking reactivate him as a soldier. I'm like, the fuck, like y'all are really fucking reaching to try to fucking get him court-martialed. Like the hell.
right, exactly. I don't really like Mark Kelly. In fact, I don't like most of the folks in that video, but the president calling for the execution of civilians is not great.
Yeah. Because that sets a very, very dangerous precedent.
It does. And luckily Mark Kelly has called that out, and Mark Kelly is like, bet.
Pretty much. I mean, yeah, I'll give him that. He's definitely holding his ground. You know, he's puffing out his chest. Like,
yeah. Just like, fight me.
Right. I mean, in that case, my fucking money's on fucking Mark.
Mm-hmm. And who was it recently that sued the government? I mean, other than Costco. Or no, it wasn't suing the government. It was a judge dismissed the cases against James Comey and Letitia James, and also slapped Trump with a $1 million payment for the inconvenience.
It's like, here's the bill for the legal fees, asshole. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck, that reminds me. So, fucking Five Nights at Freddy's 2 comes out on Friday. Hey. Right. It looks so fucking good. Oh, amongst other things. But speaking of, he needs to have a talk with a certain someone else and learning how to fucking dress for a red carpet event. Mm-hmm. But me and Mom went up to Popeyes today, and they had the fucking, you know, Freddy Fazbear meal, which came with garlic parmesan like tenders. I got the spicy ones, like fried like cheese curds, a little dinky shit cupcake. But everything was like Five Nights at Freddy's themed. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Mm-hmm. The chicken was pretty cool, good. The cheese curds were a little cold, so that they weren't like ooey gooey. The cupcake was way too fucking sweet. But I was just like, oh, I like this little bit of marketing. I mean, it's a hell of a lot cheaper than folks who will fucking buy fucking popcorn buckets for every fucking movie that comes out. I'm like, y'all have a lot of money to be doing this.
It's also a bit much. It's just like, really? The popcorn buckets?
Right.
Popcorn buckets are not collectible. You're buying into capitalism if you think they are.
Right. I mean, like, a slight hypocrite here, but I obviously I have one. I have one for the black phone too, because one, it looks like a little rotary phone. Two, it has fucking sound function on it that you get to hear the grabber, and I'm like, okay, I'm sold on this. And I don't even use it.
Popcorn, but I can't.
Oh yeah.
It's not good for me.
But yeah, I don't even use the popcorn bucket as a popcorn bucket. It's hung up in my room like a little rotary.
Do you actually eat popcorn at movies? I never really have.
I actually do.
I mean, sometimes I do it for the plot.
Right. Just so you can have the movie experience.
Yeah, the movie experience of eating popcorn. But I never actually really got it. Really, what we would do is we would sneak stuff into the movie theater.
That's essentially what me and my brother did when we saw Black Phone 2. Although My popcorn bucket came with a giant thing of popcorn and the actual like paper bin thing. So I ate that, but I ended up bringing like cans of Mountain Dew in and giving them to my brother.
I snuck wine in at one point because there's this canned wine called Underwood. Well, if you saw it, you would not know what it was. It just looks like a can. Must be a kind of drink. Well, when my cousin and I went to see Spider-Man No Way Home, we managed to sneak the cans of Underwood Pinot Noir in, and we just sipped on those with a straw while we watched the movie.
Two winos going to a movie theater.
But usually, I mean, especially my mom is a huge at least was a huge cinephile, probably still is. She would sneak all kinds of stuff, especially candy. We would sneak all kinds of candy into the movie theater. My go-to ones were usually Junior Mints. Junior Mints.
Ooh, yes.
The fuck are they called? The cinnamon red ones.
Oh, Red Hots?
Red Hots, yes. Junior Mints, Red Hots, and malt balls or something.
Oh, the Whoppers.
Whoppers, yes. Those were generally the big three that we would sneak in. Which I haven't had any of those in a minute.
Yeah, my go-to to sneak in is usually a box of the watermelon Sour Patch Kids and like a box of M&Ms. That
tracks.
Yep.
I have so much M&M trauma that even though they like explicitly say if M&Ms have peanuts or not, I just want nothing to do with M&Ms.
You're like, no, thank you.
I will eat their rainbow cousin though, Skittles.
Yeah, Skittles got grape in them. At least the original flavors do. So I usually stay away from Skittles.
Skittles are one of the few candies I can actually eat, but I don't quite like the texture of them, so I generally don't get them. Starbursts, though, I love Starbursts.
Ooh, yeah. I'm one of those freaks that could unwrap a Starburst with my tongue in one piece. I know someone who could fucking tie a cherry stem in a knot with their tongue, and I'm like, God damn, lady.
It was nice to watch. I mean, just staying on the movie theme, it was nice to watch. Like, it's been a minute since I've seen Polar Express, and that used to be a movie that my mom and I would watch every single Christmas. We would watch the Polar Express. It was kind of our tradition. And I have not really been able to uphold that tradition for a while, over a decade, actually. So it was nice to see that movie again with my Nana and my dad. Aww. Turns out it's one of my Nana's favorite Christmas movies, too. I had no idea.
I have such trauma around the Polar Express because of my fucking high school.
That tracks.
Yeah, because anyone who's gone to my high school who's listening will definitely know this fucking story. But essentially every year, in December, the special needs classes would put on their own version of the Polar Express as a play, And us fucking teens in the engineering classes, me, myself, and I would have to build the fucking train every year and take it apart, rebuild it. It was so I did that shit for 3 years. It was I was like, so mad. I was like, I don't mind being part of this, this theater production, but I don't like building this fucking thing and disassembling it. Shit.
Yeah, that's understandable. For me, that's Monsters Inc. Because my cousin's bratty ass half brother watched that shit on repeat.
Oh God.
To the point that I never want to see Monsters Inc. again. I want to set every single disc of Monsters Inc. on fire.
Yeah, I don't blame you with that. It's just like, damn, trauma.
Mm-hmm. But no, it's just like, it was nice to see the Polar Express again. We watched some other movies too. And they were very charming. I want to say, like, the first, I had never seen any of this movie up until this point. I watched the first quarter of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Nice.
But I didn't get through it because I needed to go to bed.
I mean, Mrs. Doubtfire is one of the classics, you know?
Yeah. Robin Williams was a treasure.
It's like Mrs. Doubtfire and Dead Poets Society is probably two of my favorite of his older films. And not just Dead Poets Society, because fucking that whore from Texas is in it. God, he was so baby-faced in that film, though. It's like, oh, look at your chubby cheeks. It's like I know you're like 19 in this, but still, you look like a little baby.
Oh. Eyebrow wiggle. Republicans explode as senior Republican says Johnson does not have the votes to stay House Speaker.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me actually vet that. House Speaker Mike Johnson.
Unlike Fox News, we actually run fact checks.
Stefanik says Johnson certainly wouldn't be reelected as Speaker. Key Trump ally attacks Speaker Johnson. Johnson blindsided by Trump's pardon. Republican anger erupts at Johnson. So yeah, I mean, signs point to yes.
Mm-hmm.
God, that sniveling little weasel needs to go.
Yep.
Needs to go back to fucking Hogwarts.
He
He looks like that, doesn't he?
Yep.
And Rowling is a bigot too, so you'll fit right in, my guy.
Right.
It's so funny, like she holds such bigoted views. And at the same time is like confused by why so much of her former base is turning against her. It's just like, well, we learned the right lessons from your work.
Exactly. It's like we still respect the art, but we do not respect the artist.
Yeah. I mean, again, like Daniel Radcliffe's portrayal of Harry Potter will always be close to my heart. But yeah, it's just like, why are you guys acting like this? And it's just like, you raised us right.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give you that.
It's like, we're just following what you said in the books.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, were those not the lessons we were supposed to take from those books?
Right. Were we supposed to be empathizing with Slytherin, the Death Eaters, and all them?
Right. But yeah, it's just like, go over there, Mike Johnson. Disappear forever, please.
Mm-hmm.
No, that makes me wonder who would ever replace him. I don't know enough about Republican House reps to really have a an opinion on who could be House Speaker. That's assuming that they still hold the House after midterms.
Right. Yeah, next year, it's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my philosophy in life is hope for the best, expect the worst.
Yep. That's why all of this feels like just like a bad sitcom right now.
Seriously, it really does. Especially with, like, this is worse than Idiocracy.
Mm-hmm.
And it just feels like we're in South Park.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather be in South Park.
Right.
I'll go to Shitty Walk. God.
Also, apparently in South Park, they showed a scene of Trump and JD Vance fucking.
Yeah, they did. I've seen it.
I have intentionally not watched that scene, but I know it's out there.
It's out there, and it is funny as shit. It's gross, but yeah, it's funny as hell. I mean, hey, it's all protected under free speech, so there's nothing threatening about it.
God damn it.
Like, it's satire, assholes.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, fuck. Did you see Jon Stewart's bit?
Yeah.
My dad was talking on the phone to my stepmom, and I had my headphones on, and every once in a while I would just be cry laughing. And my dad is like, she's apparently watching something funny.
So yes, it's Jon Stewart being Jon Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a birthday recently. He turned 63.
Hey, happy birthday, Jon Stewart. Man is a fucking treasure.
It explains a lot. It's like he's a Sagittarius. That explains a lot.
Oh my god, yes it does.
He's a fire sign. That explains the energy.
Mm-hmm. Some folks are really, I mean, a lot of folks have been calling for him to run for president.
That would be interesting.
It would be interesting. And I mean, I'm mostly on the side of no, don't run for president, but I will admit, maybe what it takes to bring down a circus is a jester.
Right. Yeah.
His campaign speeches would be hysterical.
Oh my god, yes. The fucking, the White House like dinners, like the fucking fancy dinners shit that they have. It'd be fucking lit.
Right, and you could not win against him on a debate stage because he would make you look like a fucking fool.
Yup. Because nothing would be taken seriously at that point.
Yeah. He would say a lot of things in the essence of, you are a fucking clown and I'm going to show you why.
Right. It's like it takes a clown to know a clown. Let me turn the mirror over to you.
Exactly. So like if he did run for president, I would be all for that because I think his campaign speeches would be hysterical, and I think his debates would like have everybody on the fucking floor.
Right. Oh my god. Golly.
Mm-hmm. No, again, I really feel like Letitia James, I'm really hoping she runs for president. I adore her.
Oh, excuse me. God damn.
Heck. Plus,
I got hit.
It's about time that Black women, were at the head of the table.
Mm-hmm.
They've done so much for the United States. They deserve to be at the head of the table.
Right.
And so, yeah, Letitia James or Jasmine Crockett, one of them I would really love. Though if they both entered the race, I would be so conflicted.
Right? You're like, which one do I don't?
Yeah. AOC, I hope she doesn't run for president. I want her to run for Senate. I want her to kick fucking Schumer out of the fucking office.
Right, you're like she's needed more in the Senate than she is in the White House.
She
Damn it!
is. She is so needed in the Senate. And
I mean,
there
didn't
are
work.
a lot of folks already who are saying that Schumer may be removed as Senate Minority Leader, and I'm hoping that my grandma replaces him.
Yeah. For those who don't know the inside joke, Elizabeth Warren looks suspiciously like Zombie's grandma.
She doesn't. I mean, she has my Nana's energy for
Right.
sure, and she's from Oklahoma, and like my Nana, she is a former speech pathologist.
Right. So we joke around, just like, oh, there's a Nana, L over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so it's just like Elizabeth Warren would be a great pick for minority leader.
Mm-hmm.
Van Hollen is another great pick. Anyone but Schumer. Well, okay. Not Fetterman, not Cory Booker.
Right. I mean, possible hot take, fucking put Mark Warner at the helm. He fights like a fucking pit bull. I mean, let him.
Mm-hmm.
And he is running again for his seat in Senate. So it's like, hey, why not, get a fucking, Virginian pit bull in there?
Yeah, that one would work too. My
fucking keep
senators are
Tin
very
Came
low.
away from him. Shit.
My senators are very low key.
Mm-hmm.
They prefer doing rather than speaking and grandstanding.
Right.
Somebody actually said that one of them, the suspiciously dashing senator, would be a really great vice president pick. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I actually think you're right.
Right. Oh god, then you get the fucking bitches like me. It's like, oh no, we have a thirst trap vice president.
It's just so funny to me.
I was just like, ooh, he's good looking. You're like, what? I'm like, oh, he's around 50.
I was just like, that escalated quickly.
I mean, he's around 50-ish. I mean, he's in my age range.
How old is he? Let's see.
I want to say he's like late 40s, early 50s.
How do you know?
I looked it up, bitch. I googled his name, bitch. Oh my god.
How old is he?
Oh, I have to re-Google it then. Fucking hell.
It does not say. Oh, age 53.
I mean, hey, that's not bad. 53 is not bad. 1972. I mean, a couple of my crushes were born in the 1970s, so I mean, he's on the young end.
Mm-hmm. He's very dignified looking.
Well, yes. Oh my god, yeah. If no one's noticed, I have a thing for older guys, but not like ancient, older. Usually, the sweet spot decade for me is the 1970s.
Why does he look like Castiel in that picture? What the? Hold on, I gotta show you this picture.
Oh no.
He's cosplaying as Castiel.
Oh my god, he is! Holy shit! I went to the liquor store and I drank it. My god, it's the same fucking jacket. That is wild.
Right.
Holy shit. Sir, are you a fan of the show?
Right. Represent?
Right. Like, hey, what's up, brother?
Then there's my other my other senator. What else would be a good pick for minority leader? I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, I really respect him giving up his ambitions when Trump won because he was like, I'm needed in the Senate. I need to be there to represent.
Right. He gave up a run for governor
Yeah,
for that.
He gave up his gubernatorial bid because he was like, I am needed in the Senate right now. I cannot leave my post.
Mm-hmm.
Which not a lot of politicians would do something like that. So when he made that decision, he really earned my respect. And he's very progressive, actually.
That's good, though.
As one of the few congressional politicians I know, who talks about disability.
Mm-hmm.
So I really respect him. Ow.
Ah.
Rude.
Don't do that.
Rude.
Like, don't do that. Don't do the thing that causes the ow.
But I can't control it.
Oh, gosh. Circling back to Christmas films, that's right. It's that time of the year, and I unknowingly put on my Terrifier 3 shirt, so, I have Santa art, so, represent. It's like Christmas films I like, Miracle on 34th Street, It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Carol from 1985 with George C. Scott, and Terrifier 3.
In Terrifier 3, deck the halls with bowels of holly means stringing up
bowels, yup.
Holly's bowels.
Yes. I mean, no joke, that is a scene in the fucking film. It's like the final, like boss battle essentially. And Art, essentially takes spoilers, by the way, folks, takes Sienna's uncle's intestines and decorates the fireplace and the tree with them, like adorable bloody garters.
Yep.
So when you said deck the hall with bowels, that's immediately what I thought. I was like, hey! Yep. God, that was funny, though, to essentially take my brother to see that film in theaters, because my brother is terrified of clowns. And so, he said he only saw about maybe 10 to 15% of the film itself. I was like, yep, that checks out. But that actually reminds me, fucking speaking of Art the Clown's gonna be back in not my exact area, maybe about an hour drive away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking going to GalaxyCon, and I fucking tagged my brother in, and I was like, hey, it's time for you to meet Art the Clown. Although right. I would be a little bit afraid. I would have to essentially be my brother's handler, because I don't need him beating the shit out of David Howard Thornton for no reason.
I feel like my shoulder is about to pop.
Uh-oh, ouch.
Yeah. I remember one time I just like stretched a little bit and my shoulder like didn't just pop, it like snapped.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Golly.
The stream of expletives that went out my mouth.
Bro. Ow, that makes my shoulder hurt just thinking about that shit.
Yeah.
Golly.
I think my body is starting to fall apart.
I mean, same. I mean, both of us are gonna have fucked up hip joints in a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've already got fucking back issues going on. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, for me, my shoulders are starting to fucking give out or something.
You're like, I'm barely into my 30s, but I feel like I'm going into my 80s.
Seriously, man. Ugh.
You're like, I don't have an old soul. I have an old ass body.
That's what it feels like sometimes, man. What was I going to look up? I was going to look up something. Right. I'm just casually keeping an eye on, like, the news in case something breaking comes out.
Yeah, because usually by the time the fucking show ends, that's when it's like, breaking news. Trump
Yeah.
posted on Truth Social. It's like, oh, yay, what happened now?
Fucking leftist trucker.
Oh my god, I would love to be on a panel with that dude. That'd be fucking great.
He is so fucking unhinged.
So chaotic.
Oh,
So
he's so fucking chaotic. Meanwhile, have you seen the stock market lately? Holy shit!
Right. Oh my god. Yeah, when you showed me those videos of him, oh my god, I was fucking dying.
He's hysterical. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
He's
It's
another
like,
person who knows how to speak the language of MAGA, which is why he pisses them off all the time.
right. Like, yeah, MAGA's like, you're supposed to be one of us. And he's like, fuck no, I am. God, like him and that fucking one Michael Jackson impersonator you showed me, the one about with the striped pants.
Yeah. Striped pants. You got the striped pants. That's what I'm talking about.
I fucking love the energy. Like that's what a super fan should be.
I actually followed him because I loved his energy, and now the whole striped pants thing is a meme among his base.
Right. It's like, what should I wear to the premiere? Striped pants.
Yeah, everybody was like, you gotta wear the striped pants.
Yeah, but yeah, his fucking love of Michael Jackson is so wholesome. Like
it is. I mean, he did a short, I want to say a couple weeks ago. Actually, no, it may have been recently. He recently made a short where he talked about other impersonators and was talking about, this is not, about who can play Michael Jackson. This is about the man himself. It's like it's about Michael. And so yeah, his fandom of Michael Jackson is very wholesome, unlike some others.
Right.
Which is why I keep saying, Jafar, you need to run as fast as you can.
Right.
Because the parasocial fans, they will come a calling.
Right. Yeah, because fucking parasocial fans are frightening. Like I've seen some firsthand, not directed towards me, but a mutual friend, and I'm just like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, and the thing that's like I've come to realize about Michael Jackson's base is that the ratio of parasocial fans to non-parasocial fans is frighteningly high.
Right.
I mean, when I was a kid, in fact, I was a whole ass adult when I realized how popular Michael Jackson was back in the day. And like, oh my God. Holy shit. You see videos of him and how fans interact with him. And it's just like, I mean, the dude was weird. I'm not saying, oh, poor kitten. But it's just like, y'all realize he's human, right?
Right.
Like, he kind of deserves personal space.
And exactly. Privacy.
And you are invading him.
God, the fucking the parasocial fans, like recently at one of the premieres, I want to say it was the Wicked premiere in Singapore, where that one guy just jumped the fucking barricade and grabbed Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
And obviously it freaked her out because she's like, who the hell is this guy? Shout out to Cynthia Erivo for fucking, shoving the dude off of her. And she's like, no, you're not doing this.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like that's part of the reason I kind of like fear becoming famous. I mean,
Right.
not that that kind of thing happens to authors, but still, it's just like, oh my god.
Don't worry, I'll be your Cynthia Revo.
You'll be my bouncer.
Yes.
I can just
Yes.
imagine you like with sunglasses, arms crossed, and somebody tries to touch me, and you just reach your hand out. Nah.
Pretty much. Like we're not doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not doing this right now. You turn around, walk away, or I'm kicking your ass out the door.
Yeah. I mean, and it happened with Misha Collins too. Like Misha Collins talks about being groped and put in like degrading situations for photo ops and everything. Parasocial fans are frightening.
Right. It's. I don't ask for anything above maybe a hug. That is
Same,
it.
same here. Like, I mean, again, it's just I was watching those videos of Michael Jackson. I'm like, y'all realize he's a human being, right?
Right.
He's not an object. That's
Exactly.
kind of what they turned him into a concept.
Hmm.
Just ugh. And now, and like Jafar looks and sounds so much like Michael Jackson that I'm just like, the parasocial fans are gonna glom onto him.
Hmm.
And it's just like, I hope you're ready, bro.
Right.
I am interested to see it.
Yeah, I kind of fucking. It's the goddamn same director, Antonio from Training Day, who's directing the fucking Michael Jackson biopic. So yeah, it is gonna be good.
And the same producers who worked on Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking good.
Lots of credentials here.
Mhm.
And so like I'm excited to see it. I mean, if nothing else, y'all have some explaining to do to compare Michael Jackson to Jesus, Nelson Mandela,
Right.
Mahatma Gandhi. Like,
Like the fuck.
it's just like y'all have some explaining to do to ever like compare him to those individuals.
Yeah, I'm a super fan of a couple of folks, and I'm just like, I don't get to that level of insanity.
No, I mean, among other things, there was that one guy who just randomly handed Michael Jackson his sunglasses. There was, I mean, trigger warning. There was that girl who tried to give him a blowjob on stage.
Oh God.
Folks would try and climb through his limousine windows.
Yeah, not fucking creepy at all.
And there was one time where he was performing and he was like raising up on a state, like they had this rig that would lift him up off the stage, and a random fan just tried to climb on, and now he's having to still perform while trying to help her in with him so she doesn't fall.
Right.
It's just like, Jesus Christ.
God. It's like as a quote unquote normal super fan, we don't claim folks like those weirdos.
I mean, I'm not a super fan of anything currently.
Hmm.
I have a lot of actors that I respect and have affection for.
Hmm.
Robert Downey Jr. comes to mind. Very proud of him. Very proud of my son, who is as old as my dad.
Right. Right.
Actually, my dad is younger than him, but still.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. just only turned 60, I believe.
Yeah, my dad is in his mid-50s.
Hmm.
But I think of Robert Downey Jr. I think of Sir Ian McKellen. I adore Sir Ian McKellen. And others. Like there are actors that I respect and have affection for. But I wouldn't consider myself a super fan of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Not even my favorite musicians, like Alice in Chains. I love almost every single one of their songs, but I don't follow them religiously.
Right.
Same thing with Linkin Park.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't really had that phenomenon in my life for a while now. And again, the ratio of MJ fans that are parasocial is frighteningly high. And
Yep.
I fear for Jafar Jackson.
Yeah, because it's his safety is at risk.
Yeah, his safety is at risk now. I mean, MJ was somebody who, for a while, his grave was kept secret. The location of his grave was kept secret, so fans wouldn't fucking vandalize it or whatever. Or break in.
Right.
And so it's like, now those folks are going to zero in on his nephew. And from what I understand, the movie is about the first half of his life, sort of before the allegations hit. And I think what their plan is, if I recall, is that they're going to make that movie. And then they're going to see how it does. And if it does well, which I guarantee you it will, then they're going to make a second movie about the second half of his life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they want to make sure that that this film is not going to flop before they decide to potentially waste money on a sequel that could also flop.
His adopted daughter talked about how she did not give the movie her blessing, and she was like, it's not accurate or whatever. And I'm like, well, you have to understand what you're dealing with. A biopic is a dramatization of somebody's life. Mm-hmm. It is just a step more accurate than a docudrama. Like the scale of accuracy from least accurate to most accurate is docudrama, biopic, documentary, and then books.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if you're going in to see a biopic, adjust your standards accordingly. It's not going to be a book. It's not going to be a documentary that just repeats what happened in his life. It's going to be a dramatization of his life. So I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, it was the same thing in Bohemian Rhapsody. They made some changes to Bohemian Rhapsody that a lot of folks were upset with for some reason. And for me, I understood them. Like, for example, Michael Myers, his role in the movie was actually never a real person. But I immediately understood it to be just sort of this character that was made out of all the criticisms of the critics back when Queen first hit the scene. And so it's stuff like that, where you kind of have to suspend disbelief a little bit because it's not a fully accurate depiction of the person's life. With that, we have 5 minutes left. Anything to add?
I was gonna go on a Blue Moon tangent, but I'll save it for next time. Okay. But hey, thank you everyone for coming out to watch, come and hang out with us. Okay, if you're still in the chat, thank you for coming. Everybody have a good night.
Bye.
See you next week.